So now we're going to make a family favorite, or my children's favorite, which is honey soya chicken wings. Now you don't have to just make them with chicken wings, you can do them with just chicken meat, chicken breasts, whole thighs, and that's just as yummy served with rice. And so what we need is just some pre-cut chicken nibbles. We need about 2 teaspoons of nice honey, and about 3 teaspoons of soya sauce, and some garlic, and of course our favorite, my So Easy Zing. And what we do is we just put in 2 teaspoons of the zing. This zing, why is it so great? It's just so versatile, you know, and it just really tenderizes the meat, but it also makes that taste, it goes into the meat, and it's just so nice. It's got everything you need, you know, salt, pepper. All right, so that's more or less coated, and you know, let it rest for a minute or 2, and it's actually extra nice if you leave it for longer. So here we go, so we've done that. Now you do need to cook the chicken wings quite thoroughly, so I would say at least 15 minutes, and not on high heat when you're browning them on high heat, but when it's all brown, you do need to turn it down to medium heat so we can cook the chicken thoroughly. So we've turned on the pan, or wok, pour in a bit of oil. Wait for that sizzle sound. Here we go. Now, while we're waiting for that to heat up, feel free to go into our website and check out our lots of ranges, really wonderful products, healthy products for you as well. We have nice, really good slimming teas, healthy teas to drink, lots of advice on what to eat, what's good for you, and most importantly of all, how to have fun in the kitchen, how to teach your kids about food. And on each of my recipes, we'll have, you know, a few to-do lists for the children so they can help you in the kitchen. And that way you can share things. You know, nowadays we do everything for our kids. We don't give them a lot of responsibility. I think it's really important to pass that some around, and not only that, it gives them a bit of independence and learn how to cook for themselves. They also get to know about what you do in the kitchen, how much work there is, and you know, how to do that when they grow up. So that's something that I think is quite important. Here we go. Our oil is quite hot now, and we just put this in. So we do need high heat to sear that in, to brown it. There you go. All right. Now this particular heat that I'm using is not really hot. So what I do is I will put a lid on just to make that a bit hotter inside. Now what I really want to talk about also is, you know, the feeling of, you know, being happy in ourselves and having everything that we've got. I feel that, you know, we don't actually appreciate how lucky we are to be living in this fantastic country, New Zealand. We have all the great seafood, all the great food that we have, but the people are so friendly, so clean, so wonderful. You know, people don't realize, you know, we complain about very little things, but if you come to China with me and you come overseas and you see, you know, people born in poverty, people struggling for their next meal, people being used for things, that's when it really hits you to say, goodness, we're so lucky to have a big spacious home, we have our natural environment, we're not living in a polluted environment, and you know, we should be really happy, and we should share that with our children. Show them that, show them our website, show them the orphans on our website, and get them to get involved, get them to, you know, feel how important it is to just enjoy themselves, learn to cook, eat healthy, but also to help others as well. All right, so now we have our chicken, and it's just nicely browned. Ooh. Here we go. Ooh. So we now turn our heat down a little bit, and what we need to do is we do need low heat. We do need to cook it for about at least, 7 or 8 minutes or so, just to make sure that everything is cooked through, because the chicken wing can be quite thick in certain parts, so we really want to make sure that that's done properly. So I will put my timer on, okay, and I'll put about 7 minutes. Here you go, so it's nice and slow now. Right, now you can see that about, after 10 minutes or so, our chicken wing is just all thoroughly cooked and it's just nice and brown. And what we do is we chuck in our 2 cloves of garlic. That will really bring out that nice taste into the oil and surrounds the chicken wings with it. And our lovely honey, love New Zealand honey. It's just so good. There we go. It's honey. And we just pour the soya sauce in. There we go. And just stir it so that that honey amalgamates it with the soya sauce. Oh, I can smell that. It's so nice. And when you cook this, you can just, if you don't have a lot of time, you can do it with really nice fish. Just put a bit of zing on, pan fry the thing, and pour the honey to soya. Do it with, whole chicken thighs, chicken, pork. It's just so nice. And if you like, you're welcome to put a bit of toasted sesame seeds. Sesames are so good for our bodies, so it's nice to have that. And that just makes it so yummy. And we just turn our heat a bit higher and just let that soya sauce and honey go through the chicken wings. How good is that? So easy to make, and I make this to go on picnics, and to when we invite people over. It's just so nice. Now with my Zing products, you can make hundreds of Asian dishes. If you go on my website perhaps later on, we will have lots of Thai dishes, Japanese dishes, Vietnamese dishes, and not just Chinese dishes, and it's just so easy. You only need one thing in your kitchen that covers everything Asian. Oh, look at that. Just nicely done. And ready to serve. Just pour that in. Here we go. There we go. Just nice. All right, there you go. Honey chicken wings and soya sauce.